My heavy planner tumbled right across the floor. I guess we aren't planning anymore. I had a whole list of things to do, but then I ran right into you. We both looked busy pretending to care. Now we're just laughing in the middle of nowhere. You said we ought to go get some fresh air, so we took a left on a random dare. We found a dog we could try to pet. Best afternoon that we haven't had yet. We have nothing on schedule today, and it feels so good to throw it away. Just aimless and careening through the blue, with absolutely nothing left to do. Look at all this blank white space, not a single thing we have to chase. Just keeping off the track and running free. The calendar is empty, just like me. Are you still on track? You asked with a smile. And then we sat on a curb for a while. I skipped a meeting, you missed a call, and neither of us seems to mind at all. We have nothing on schedule today, and it feels so good to throw it away. Just aimless and careening through the blue, with absolutely nothing left to do. Look at all this blank white space, not a single thing we have to chase. Just keeping off the track and running free. The calendar is empty, just like me. I checked the box for doing nothing at all. Whoops, my calendar is empty, just like me. You caught that too? My face was serious a second ago. Then I threw my hands up in the air, and you did the exact same thing, just to show me you were also there. We are riding on a lazy current now, underneath the sky that doesn't care. We are riding on a lazy current now, with nothing but the breeze inside our hair. You saw me change my mind, and you leaped right in with me. We dropped the heavy things we carry to find out how it feels to be this free. I was ready to pack it up and head home, but you made that goofy face of yours, and suddenly we were back at the start, chasing the feeling that has no cures. We are riding on a lazy current now, underneath the sky that doesn't care. We are riding on a lazy current now, with nothing but the breeze inside our hair. You saw me change my mind, and you leaped right in with me. We dropped the heavy things we carry to find out how it feels to be this free. Most people cling to being safe and keep their feet on steady ground, but the moment I started to wander off, you turn your whole day right around. We are riding on a lazy current now, underneath the sky that doesn't care. We are riding on a lazy current now, with nothing but the breeze inside our hair. You saw me change my mind, and you leaped right in with me. We dropped the heavy things we carry to find out how it feels to be this free. We are riding on a lazy current now, underneath the sky that doesn't care. We are riding on a lazy current now, with nothing but the breeze inside our hair. I guess we are doing this. Let's see where it goes. You said that bright colored windmill was a joke. and told me I was wasting all our Saturday coins. But then my golf ball did the sudden crazy loop, and bounced right off the plastic orange edge to drop within the hole with a tiny plastic clink. Your stubborn face just melted into a grin. We don't need a map to find the fun, just a little green felt under the sun, rolling through the hazards, one by one. Oh, you doubted me, you did, but look at how you're laughing like a kid, swaying as the little orange sphere careens into places we have never been. Yeah, we're making up the rules as we go. I held the club wrong, you tried to correct my grip, but I just laughed and let my clumsy fingers slip. It's an erratic game, a fluid kind of grace. No trophies here, just the sunlight on your face. You thought this afternoon would be a total drag, but now you're holding on to the scorecard bag. Oh, you doubted me, you did, but look at how you're laughing like a kid, swaying as the little orange sphere careens into places we have never been. Yeah, we're making up the rules as we go. We don't need a map to find the fun, just a little green felt under the sun, rolling through the hazards, one by one. Yeah, you were so serious about your adult life, always planning out the next big grand design, but watching you miss the fake purple waterfall and shrug your shoulders, not caring at all. That was the moment the whole day aligned. Oh, you doubted me, you did, but look at how you're laughing like a kid, swaying as the little orange sphere careens into places we have never been. Yeah, we're making up the rules as we go. We don't need a map to find the fun, just a little green felt under the sun, rolling through the hazards one by one. Yeah, I told you so. Now go ahead and take your next shot. Whoa, watch the glide. We are weaving the night. No brakes, we are spinning the curve, losing our nerve. We like it. No brakes, we are spinning the curve, losing our nerve. We like it. Yeah, you stood frozen, braced for the stars, scared of a silly little fall. Not a chance, you muddled so tight, so I grabbed your hand with all my might. Now we are drifting, erratic and quick. That wobbly wobble was our favorite trick. Oh, we are rolling lucky, making our way, letting the wheels decide where we stray, throwing our balance straight into the air. Oh, look at us, honey, we are almost there. No brakes, we are spinning the curve, losing our nerve. We like it. No brakes, we are spinning the curve, losing our nerve. We like it. Yeah. First it was shaky, a slip and a slide, feet going wider than my own pride. But we caught the groove, the rhythm is neat, a carefree shuffle for forward and feet. No more hesitation, we picked the direction, and somehow we landed in total perfection. Oh, we are rolling lucky, making our way, letting the wheels decide where we stray. Yeah, throwing our balance straight into the air. Look at us, honey, we are almost there, almost there. No brakes, we are spinning the curve, losing our nerve. We like it. No brakes, we are spinning the curve, losing our nerve. We like it. Yeah, you were so sure we would crash on the floor. Now you are begging to do it some more. You wanted a plan, but I chose a chase. And look at that beautiful laugh on your face. You got the hang of it
lobby, but the door slid wide open. On a passage filled with giant golden statues, I stepped right out, totally confused. You did too, matching my stupid grin. Let go, let it slide. Go where the wind decides. We took the wrong elevator button, babe. Now we are dancing where we shouldn't be. You started laughing, nodding your head, sinking into my silly pace so easily. No plans, no hurry, flurry of steps on this fancy carpet. I was in a rush to leave this place. Now I'm glad we made this mistake. It is a beautiful, beautiful mess. Yes, let's keep wandering. Let go, let it slide. Go where the wind decides. We took the wrong elevator button, babe. Now we are dancing where we shouldn't be. You started laughing, nodding your head, sinking into my silly pace so easily. Maybe we will never reach the ground. I kinda hope we never do. Detour is the best thing we found. Don't go, let it slide. Let it slide. Go the wind that decide. Let go, let it slide. Let it slide. Go the wind that decide. We took the wrong elevator button, babe. Now we are dancing where we shouldn't be. You started laughing, nodding your head, sinking into my silly pace so easily. Let go, let it slide. Let it slide. Let go, let it slide. Nice floor. Actually, let's linger. That silk was loud and it was cheap. The yellow flowers made you laugh. You dared me not to play for keeps. I split your heavy world in half. You always had to plan the route, but I was walking way too fast. I wore that collar inside out and let the busy crowd go past. We are slipping into easy paces, floating where the warm wind blows. Ooh, no more names and no more faces. That is how the story goes. Ooh, you bought a match and one in red. We both forgot to check the time. You liked the silly things I said and how I made the rules align. Slipping into easy places, floating where the warm wind blows. Ooh, no more names and no more faces. That is how the story goes. Just floating, and we never did go back, never did go back, oh back.
I packed for 3 days, maybe 4, but somehow managed to run out. Now I am wearing this dynamic stripe you always used to laugh about. It belongs to some forgotten suit. It doesn't match a single thing we planned, but you just smiled and shrugged your shoulders and took me gently by the hand. They told us we were late, but we felt perfectly on time, just drifting through a hazard You look like a jazz musician. You said and bought a yellow flower. We let the afternoon go completely wild. We spent $5 in an hour. They told us we were late, but we felt perfectly on time. Just drifting through a hazard golden, letting our direction climb. Whoops, let's just keep walking. Look at that. You're laughing at me already. Oh, we diverge from the straight line into the wild and the green. It is the sweetest mistake that I have ever seen. I was so set on that high hill, trying to make the thin sheet fly, but the breeze had other plans and it just went tumbling by. Yeah, you watched it hit the dirt, then you pointed to the right. Forget the peak, you said the valley has better light. We diverge from the straight line into the wild and the green. It is the sweetest mistake that I have ever seen. I always thought we had to rise to make the afternoon feel real, but walking down this crooked path is a far better way to feel. My fingers are covered in grass, your sleeve is caught on a tree. We never reach the clouds, but you are standing next to me. We diverge from the straight line into the wild and the green. It is the sweetest mistake that I have ever seen. I am so glad we got lost. Let's never find our way back. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. You wore a streak of white across your nose. It missed the spot and ran down to your clothes. You look completely ridiculous right now, but you are shining anyway, somehow. We spent 5 years planning every single line, waiting in the queue for our turn to shine. Now you are swaying to a brand new beat with patchy shoulders in the summer heat. The giant plans we make are blowing far away. We finally stop to hear what breezes have to say. We are skipping all the rules we used to keep. Let the unscripted magic take a giant leap. We are skipping all the rules we used to keep. Let the unscripted magic take a giant leap. The giant plans we make are blowing far away. We finally stop to hear what breezes have to say. We are skipping all the rules we used to keep. Let the unscripted magic take a giant leap. We are skipping all the rules we used to keep. Let the unscripted magic take a giant leap. Check out that shoulder patch, completely unscripted. Did you hear that? That metallic music box song is playing down the hill. Got my fancy shoes, I'm moving with a sudden will. Spill the plan, forget the meeting. We should run. I know I'm 27, but this chase has just begun. Left, right, we are spinning. Winning back the day, my mind changes like a breeze that blows the doubts away. Oh, I want it, I want it. Grab my sleeve and dash before the yellow truck is gone. Yeah, passers by on the concrete is staring at a flight. Tight grip on my keys, we turn the corner to the right. Are we crazy? You laugh, catching up to my pace. Grace is overrated anyway, let's join the race. Run, run, run and catch up if you can. A plan is just a thing you break. Left, right, we are spinning. Winning back the day, my mind changes like a breeze that blows the doubts away. Oh, I want it, I want it. Grab my sleeve and dash before the yellow truck is gone. Run and catch up if you can. A plan is just a thing you break. No regret, let's change our minds. C-H-E-E-R-F-U-L. Oh, left, right, we are spinning. Winning back the day, my mind changes like a breeze that blows the doubts away. I want it, I want it. Grab my sleeve and dash before the yellow truck is gone. Finally caught him, 2 cherry cones, please. You threw your keys into the bay. Today we decided we are going all the way. Away from the hustle of the train. No rain in the sky, just a big open space. We took the lead, we caught the ride. This current pulls us to something new. Blue water splashing on the deck. No neck and neck race, we are finally loose. We stopped running just to see if I would run. Fun is the only thing we actually plan. Ooh, this land is fading as the engines start to roar. More than ever I am glad we jumped the gate. No goals, we are heading out to sea. We feel free, the wind is hitting our face. This place is exactly where we want to be. We took the lead, we caught the ride. This current pulls us to something new. Blue water splashing on the deck. No neck and neck race, we are finally loose. No goals, we are heading out to sea. We feel free, the wind is hitting our face. This place is exactly where we want to be. Salt in our hair, wind on our skin. Begin the journey, let the engine spin. Out on the water, we are finally loose. Choose the wild way, there is nothing to lose. We took the lead, we caught the ride. This current pulls us to something new. Blue water splashing on the deck. No neck and neck race, we are finally loose. Look at that horizon. We made it out. Had 10 emails waiting on your desk. You had that posture, looking so distressed. But then we ran out to the sandy space. Now you have sunbeams bouncing on your face. Forget the clock, forget the things you owe. Just watch the spin, just let the worry go. We have no clue which way the wind will blow. Oh, I promise you we're gonna steal the show. We are diving sideways for the crazy ball. We are laughing, soaring, ready for the fall. We are diving sideways for the crazy ball. Yeah, we absolutely have no skill at all. I jumped too early, swiped that empty air. You closed your eyes and leaped without a care. Our fancy friends are watching from the side, but we are drifting where the currents glide. Forget the clock, forget the things you owe. Just watch the spin, just watch the spin, just let the worry go. Ooh, we have no clue which way the wind will blow. I promise you we're gonna steal the show. We are diving sideways for the crazy ball. There we are laughing, soaring, ready for the fall. We are diving sideways for the crazy ball. Yeah, yeah. We absolutely have no skill at all. They play to win, they count up every score, but we are finding what the sand is for. My feet are tangled, but my aim is true. I swear I'll miss a million times with you. We are diving sideways for the crazy ball. We are laughing, soaring, ready for the fall. We are diving sideways for the crazy ball. Yeah, we absolutely have no skill at all. Whoops, whoops, missed it. But we looked amazing. Check that off. Okay, what's next? I'm on a mission now. I'm on a mission now. No appointments, nothing booked. Shook the obligations off my sleeve. Hey. No appointments, nothing booked. Just the lovely freedom to believe. Yeah, yeah. Through a glance like I held a map, so I took the lead, jumped right into the gap. Now my arms are piled high, balancing the low, threading through the masses on this gravel-covered road. Every single person waiting on their tree, watching me march back, triumphant down the street. Suddenly I'm running the whole show, step into a syncopated beat. Yeah, everybody watching where I go, hauling back the goods to meet the heat. Hey, no appointments, nothing booked. Shook the obligations off my sleeve. No appointments, nothing booked. Just the lovely freedom to believe. Got the orders memorized, perfect stack. No time to delay, gotta bring it right back. They label me the captain, so I hold the ground. Carrying the sweetness to the middle of town. One step, two step, don't let it slide. Walking with that giant surge of pride. Suddenly I'm running the whole show, step into a syncopated beat. Hey, everybody watching where I go, hauling back the goods to meet the heat. No appointments, nothing booked. Shook the obligations off my sleeve. No appointments, nothing booked. Just the lovely freedom to believe. My agenda had a dozen lines today, but I crossed them out, threw them all away. Who knew a simple run to the stand could turn me into the finest in the land? Suddenly I'm running the whole show, step into a syncopated beat. Everybody watching where I go, hauling back the goods to meet the heat. No appointments, nothing booked. Shook the obligations off my sleeve. No appointments, nothing booked. Just the lovely freedom to believe. Mission accomplished. Who wants this first? We bought these giant plastic rings for nothing. You had that heavy deadline on your mind. Yeah. But then you tumbled in and started laughing. Your fancy plans are floating far behind. you couldn't steer to save your life today. And honestly, I like you best this way. We're drifting through, spinning around, losing our grip as we circle around. No keeping track, shaking it loose, making a turn with no visible use. So we're drifting through. My shoulders got a little sun, I think. You tried to splash me, but you missed by miles. Your serious face, it's starting now to stink. Replaced by one of your forgotten smiles. We have no destination, that's the truth. Just bobbing in the middle of our youth. 1 second I am ready to go back, the next I choose to linger and double back. I've changed my mind about a dozen times, just riding out these silly little rhymes. We're drifting through, spinning around, losing our grip as we circle around. No keeping track, shaking it loose, making a turn with no visible use. So we're drifting through. 1 second I am ready to go pack, the next I choose to linger and double back. I've changed my mind about a dozen times, just riding out these silly little rhymes. You finally stop checking for your keys. The water's warm, there's nothing left to prove. We're moving at the speed of this light breeze, and absolutely nothing has to move. I see you finally letting go of all that weight. Who cares if we are running somewhat late? We're drifting through, spinning around, losing our grip as we circle around. No keeping track, shaking it loose, making a turn with no visible use. So we're drifting through, just drifting through. Watch out, yeah, we're drifting through. We took a turn past the corner stop, and now we don't care about the time at all. That old schedule is ready to fall, because your wild guess is our favorite call. You said go left where the city bends, and suddenly we are the best of friends. The air is shimmering, the day is wide. My stride matches yours as we glide underneath this golden ridiculous tint. Every wrong turn feels like a brilliant hint. We are walking in our lucky shades, finding lanes where the worry fades. Everything is bright when the plans collide. We have the whole world on our side, yes we do. The seller swore that these lenses cure every doubt that makes our steps unsure. He wasn't lying, I know for real, since we stopped caring how the numbers feel. We tumble right into a brand new groove, loving the spontaneous way we move. A lightheaded crowd is on the road, giving up every shred of control. Underneath this golden ridiculous tint, every wrong turn feels like a brilliant hint. We are walking in our lucky shades, finding lanes where the worry fades. Everything is bright when the plans collide. We have the whole world on our side, yes we do. We got the plastic suns on our eyes, and we love the beautiful surprise. No direction, just a perfect day. We are going all the way. Who needs a guide anyway? Yeah. These cheap frames of magic beautiful disaster. You smiled and the plan just crumbled. You confessed you hate the lines we draw. Now we rolling past the harbor edge. These two rusty wheels are squeaking loud. You made me drop that folded sheet of rules. The document took a dive into the sea. We didn't even try to turn around. Oh, we are skipping every single station. This is our brand new education. We are coasting blind and loving the spin. Where the road ends is where we begin. Yeah, we are coasting blind and letting it slide. Forget the arrival, just open up wide. An old man yells from a tiny fruit stand. He hands us two peaches right in our hand. You sticky finger rebel, you take a bite. You didn't ask the price, you just agreed. No schedule tells us where we sleep tonight. And honestly, it feels completely right. We are skipping every single station. This is our brand new education. We are coasting blind and loving the spin. Where the road ends is where we begin. Yeah, we are coasting blind and letting it slide. Forget the arrival, just open up wide. My watch is ticking somewhere in the back. I think I'll let the battery just die. You said we always try to rush the prize, but look at how the water meets your eyes. We found a hidden path we didn't plan. I'm glad we dropped the leash and simply ran. We are coasting blind and loving the spin. Where the road ends is where we begin. Yeah, we are coasting blind and letting it slide. Forget the arrival, just open up wide. No regrets, my friend. We are coasting blind until the very end.
See, swaying off the track is our favorite style. Every wrong turn makes us smile. We find the rhythm when we lose our way. We planned to walk straight to our dinner date, but then we saw that little box and chose to wait. You tried to freeze your jaw to strike a pose. The curtain shut, the flash went off, and goodness knows my eyes were closed. Your mouth was open wide for goofy captures of the things we hide. I asked myself if this was just a waste of time, and saw you grinning and it felt sublime. We spent $5 just to look absurd. We didn't say a single serious word. The shiny strip is damp and printed wrong, but this is where we both belong. I used to worry when the plans would bend, but now I hope the detour doesn't end. Swaying off the track is our favorite style. Every wrong turn makes us smile. We find the rhythm when we lose our way. First shot, we missed the cue, we weren't prepared. Second shot, you pulled the face and I got scared. Third shot, we tried to kiss but bumped our noses. Fourth shot, we gave up on our model poses. You looked at me and said we really blew it, but then you kissed my cheek and well, I knew it. We aren't the type to walk a perfect line, and honestly this messy view is fine. $5 just to look absurd. We didn't say a single serious word. The shiny strip is damp and printed wrong, but this is where we both belong. I used to worry when the plans would bend, but now I hope the detour doesn't end. Swaying off the track is our favorite style. Every wrong turn makes us smile. We find the rhythm when we lose our way. Why do we try so hard to look so cool when all we want is just to play the fool? You tuck the funny picture pressure in your pocket. We lost the track and no, we shouldn't stop it. You all finally stopped trying to guide my hand. We both decided not to have a plan. We spent $5 just to look absurd. We didn't say a single serious word. The shiny strip is damp and printed wrong, but this is where we both belong. I used to worry when the plans would bend, but now I hope the detour doesn't end. Yeah. Swaying off the track is our favorite style. Every wrong turn makes us smile. We find the rhythm when we lose our way. Yeah, yeah, much better than a perfect pose.
Toss the ticket, chase the breeze. We can find some taller trees. Toss the ticket, chase the breeze. We can find some taller trees. You said the view would be too far, but we can see the evening star. My jacket's covered in dry grass, that means we found a spot at last. You brought 3 bags of sour chips and salt to put on all our lips. We missed the opening credits roll, but we got soda in a bowl. They sat in rows like they were told. Ooh, we found a better hill to hold. Yeah, we found a better hill to hold. Toss the ticket, chase the breeze. We can find some taller trees. Oh, toss the ticket, chase the breeze. We can find some taller trees. They're starting. Who cares? Pass the cheese. We're blocking people. Honey, please, you always do this. Yes, I do, but honestly, I prefer the view. We got the crunch, we got the flavor. This is the comedy I savor. We missed the opening credits roll, but we got soda in a bowl. They sat in rows like they were told. Ooh, we found a better hill to hold. Yeah, we found a better hill to hold. Toss the ticket, chase the breeze. We can find some taller trees. Toss the ticket, chase the breeze. We can find some taller trees. You never listen to my warnings. We miss the fun until the mornings. We don't even know how this movie ends. Who cares? We made some woodland friends. I chose the wild side of the park, and now we're laughing in the dark. We missed the opening credits roll, but we got soda in a bowl. They sat in rows like they were told. We found a better hill to hold. Yeah, we found a better hill to hold. Toss the ticket, chase the breeze. We can find some taller trees. Toss the ticket, chase the breeze. We can find some taller trees. Best seat in the house. I told you so. Told you so. Here we go. Left pedal, right pedal, giant mistake. We are a disaster upon this lake. Left pedal, right pedal, dizzy and free. Stuck in a beautiful spinning spree. Yeah. We missed the express by a minute or two. I started to panic, but what did you do? You chuckled so loud that the platform shook. You didn't even give the schedule a look. We rented this plastic yellow boat instead. Now we are going backward, just like you said. We are turning in circles, round and round, And I don't care if we never find solid ground. My shoes are soaked and we are completely lost, but we got this joy at a bargain cost. Yeah, we are turning in circles, round and round. Yeah. Left pedal, right pedal, giant mistake. We are a disaster upon this lake. Yeah. Left pedal, right pedal, dizzy and free. Stuck in a beautiful spinning spree. Splash, 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 splash to the left, splash to the right. We are a comical, terrible sight. You try to steer, but you kick too fast. Well, I am just hoping the energy will last. The ducks are all staring. They think we are mad, but this is the absolute best time I've had. We are turning in circles, round and round. I don't care if we never find solid ground. My shoes are soaked and we are completely lost, but we got this joy at a bargain cost. Yeah, we are turning in circles, round and round. Left pedal, right pedal, giant mistake. We are a disaster upon this lake. Left pedal, right pedal, dizzy and free. Stuck in a beautiful spinning spree. I spent my whole life trying to arrive on time, counting up minutes like some kind of crime. But watching you struggle with that tiny wheel makes me forget how the pressure used to feel. Who cares about making it to the other side? We are having a spectacular ride. We are turning in circles, round and round. And I don't care if we never find solid ground. My shoes are soaked and we are completely lost, but we got this joy at a bargain cost. Yeah, we are turning in circles, round and round. Left pedal, right pedal, giant mistake. Giant mistake. We are a disaster upon this lake. Left pedal, right pedal, dizzy and free. Stuck in a beautiful spinning spree. Seriously, which way is the dock? Oh well.